I just worked on a spreadsheet to manage my life because that's today's main task. And I just experienced the joy of spreadsheet function when you like, as a total beginner. Let me hold on. Lots of things going on, trauma stuff going on. I feel guilty that I went off on K-pop in a way, and yet like that's like a part of me that sits in the background. Like there's like the joyful K-pop me, and then there's all that stuff that I said in the last video that I barely allow myself to think, barely allow myself to notice that that's the content of the thought. And I feel guilty that is that like a shadow self? I feel guilty that I like said all that stuff. I feel bad. Yeah, I feel bad about it because I don't have anything against you guys personally. Looking at my BTS poster and like a picture of another K-pop idol on the fucking shelf that's sitting there. You feel me? Maybe they're just like, you know how there's like pinup girls? You know? You know? And maybe they're just like pinup guys. And we're getting the energy to fight the war of light versus evil through them. So we like pay attention to them because that's what they provide or like have the power to provide. So I feel bad. Maybe it's like, also I want to talk about how this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm going to refocus. I'm going to cook lunch right now, so I'm not going to go into this, but maybe there's like an apology video that I'll make to K-pop to be like, I'm not saying these thoughts are real that I have. It's just that like they're there, and there's a part of me that really does feel all that stuff. And then there's a part of me that feels guilty if I actually express it. And then it's like, you're a bad person. And it's like, am I a bad person? I don't think I'm a bad person, but like, it's like, oh, you did the wrong thing. It's like, you shouldn't criticize them or like think that they're some kind of like ultra evil, like terrible. I'm like, right, but have you seen the E-Files? Like, what do you want from me? It's like, well, innocent until proven guilty. And then it's like, have you seen like white supremacists and like black people living in a state of constantly having to gaslight themselves about what it's like to interact with non-black people in the world? Well, you should like feel those feelings but not express them because they're not known to be truth, and saying them out loud with a lot of emotion can be hurtful to those K-pop people that they are, the people who are the K-pop artists. It's like, they don't know I exist. They don't know I'm alive. It's like, I'm not hurting them. It's like, but subconscious connection might be real. And you sent an energy of something really intense, like yelling at someone in their direction. And although they don't know that that happened on some level, on like a soul level, there's like a reverberation, and the effect of it is negative. And you don't want to do that to those people because you actually don't mind them. You care about them, and you shouldn't like hurl energy that might be detrimental or like destructive or painful or like hurtful at people who might feel it, even if it's just on a subconscious, like interconnected soul level. Because on that level, although it's not this level, on that level it might be as real as someone coming up to you and like saying that they don't like you or something, and that might change trajectories of things. You don't know. It's like, okay, but then what am I supposed to do with these feelings? Because I'm actually concerned. Like, why do you think I was yelling about it? Like, why do you think I was mad? I'm like, I'm actually concerned that. And then it's like, you can't even finish the sentence. Like, what am I concerned about? I'm actually concerned that someone is controlling my consciousness in a way to, like, you know how like Christianity has the devil? I mean, I guess Buddhism has demons too, devils too, like as a thing that they talk about. Like religion has this idea of like devils that influence the minds of people by putting thoughts in their heads. Psychology even calls it something. Psychology describes it as like psychology describes it as um intrusive thoughts, or like just thoughts. Like there's in psychology, like on Pinterest, you can see all kinds of posts that are like, just because you get a thought doesn't mean it's real or true. Like psychology addresses this idea of like they're just thoughts that are occurring, but they're not really like your thoughts. Like they're just occurring. And so like a religion would say they're occurring because they're invisible to three-dimensional eyeballs, entities, beings, minds, who are destructive, who want to like take you into a bad direction or make you perceive something that isn't true because they want people to be suffering. Or if it's psychology, you could say it's like trauma and fear uh, uh, causing like thoughts to like be generated because of trauma and fear. Like, you know, it's like, what am I supposed to do with that? I can't just be like, no, it's not true because it sounds crazy. It's like, you know, like what is it that I want? I'm like, I would like to meet these guys that I love them, you know? I want to meet them and be like, what is this? Because I have too many emotions and I've never felt this way before. Because I've had like joy about musicians, you know? And I'll be like, oh, I really hope I can meet them one day. Like their lyrics, their music, oh my God, you know? And then I'd meet them and I'd be like, because I've met them. I've met a lot of musicians that I really like. That I like, not just like, but that are super like important lifeline type musicians. And so like several K-pop guys are like that for me. Like Baekhyun, Taemin, J-Hope, Jungkook, Wong Young-hae, Jisung. I don't know what's happening right now. There was some weird video that popped up recently, but also like Christopher Bong, you know, Bang Chan, you know, just because of like the music and like the way it affected me. At some point, Chung Bin was like a great support to me. Like I don't know, I would just like observe him moving, or like in interviews, like, you know, those like, in between like music videos, just like videos of them living, you know, just like I would just find a lot of comfort in him. I don't. I'd be okay if I never met him, because I'd be like, it's okay. Like I really appreciate who you are. Thank you for being a friend to me in a way, the same way that like TV shows that I've watched that are like, that were just really for some reason like resonated with me, made me feel like, oh my gosh, like this, like Hercule Poirot from Agatha Christie. Like for a while I was like, I just only am surviving because of the character of Hercule Poirot. Like I don't know how to describe it, but I just literally am like, you know. So like I would love to meet Jisung because he just makes me really happy. I would love to like go bowling with him and like really thank him for like his energy, you know. I'd like to like, this is fantasy mode because it's like probably, I don't even want to talk like that. I'm just talking about what I would like. Can I not suddenly like put disclaimers in because of like, it's, I'm just trying to talk about what I feel and not about anything else. That's it. You know? I'm like, J-Hope, if I never met him, I'd be sad because he's really funny and I just, his energy makes me just happy. I don't know what the hell it is. I just, you know, he's really cool. Jungkook is weird to me because I don't really like him, but like, he shows up in my life I don't know how to explain it. I'm like, it's like the other way around. It's like you show up in my face randomly, but I don't ever pay attention to you. And I feel weird about it. And I'm like, because I'm like, what is this? Like, why are you like resonating with my life, but I don't even kind of have any like crush at all on you? Like, it's weird. You know? Like, what does that mean? Why? Like, what is that? You know? And then, like, Taemin, if I never met, I would feel like I died in a way. I'd be like, so, like, there was this person, and they made me feel like they were like a friend to my soul, and I just died in this world and I never got to talk to him. Like, what do you mean? I don't mean screaming in the in the audience. I mean, like, I need to like, hi, I love you, thank you, can I please tell you in about 5 minutes all that you've meant to me? Here, I wrote a letter because I know that I can't actually say it all in 5 minutes. If you want to be friends, I would so love that. And I'm here for you, and I want to support you as a person as much as I can, although I don't think that I am the best at that. But I really want you to like be well. I really care about your well-being. I really care about your safety, your mental well-being, your like over your course of your career. I know that you said you were really inspired by Michael Jackson, and I just really want to make sure that you don't go down any weird path like he ended up on, despite I think his intention. Like, I really want your life trajectory to go in a way where nothing bad happens to you in some weird way because of some subconscious association with Michael Jackson. Like, please, like, keep your Koreanness. Please don't try to be white. Please don't do plastic surgery to your face. Your face is perfect. Like, please be Korean. Please wear your hair black more often. I want you never to lose your like soul and your health. Like, please don't allow the horrible West to insidiously destroy you the way that they destroyed Michael Jackson. Please, that's what I fucking hope for you. Like, please, you to me seem like an innocent child who needs protection from the horrible world out there. And I don't understand how it's possible that you have gone this far in your career without being like munched alive by the horrible world out there. Like, but like I'm so glad. Maybe Jonghyun's looking over you. Maybe it's all your fans feeling the same way that I'm feeling. But like, please be safe. Like, please be wary of the West. Like, please be wary of Europe and America, because I see that you've done so much. Like, you're on all the podcasts. You're doing all this stuff. You were at Coachella. Please be safe. Like, I don't even think it's a conscious thing you can do. Like, I want to like tell your subconscious, like, keep Taemin safe. Please understand. Like, read some American history books so like understand who you're dealing with, and like be safe. Like, if it's all right and nothing bad's happening to you and it's just music and it's just publicity, fine. I'm so glad. But just in case it's some other bullshit, like, please be safe. Like, don't be swallowed up by it, like by the monster. Please. Like, I really like need to see you be all right throughout your whole lifetime. Like, it's like what I fucking require. That's what I have to say with Taemin. If I never met Baekhyun, I would feel like, first of all, if I never met Lucas Wong Yoke, if I never met him, I'd feel like, also Jimin shows up, and I'm like, I love that song. Who is it? Like, is that what it's called? Or whatever. That's like a song where it's like da 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 da. She's always on my mind. Who is my heart waiting for? You know? Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I have zero emotions about him. He's cool. He's chill. He's like, he feels like my buddy over there. I don't. It's fine. We never meet. It's okay. You know. Thanks for a great song. This is not 666. This is literally like Chef's Kiss. If it's some consciousness having a hook in my mind, controlling me and my body movements a little bit here and there, that might be what just happened with that, because I surely just meant like, you know, Chef's Kiss vibes. But like, I'm saying, like, how do I talk about this? This is so exciting. You know, my channel so far is just a bunch of bleh of all my thoughts day to day. One day I hope I can make it more like, one day I hope that once that like stream of everything that I've been suppressing for years gets its like volcanic eruption out, then I'll be like, okay, and now I can actually organize, because now the eruption is gone. Now I can like Oh, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to mention, like, I have my consciousness under my control, I would say, to like a great percentage. But like there's a thing that I want to introduce called like, but I think that, like, like we all kind of like are taught to think in terms of like ones and zeros when it comes to be like, are you in control of your like actions, or like are you sometimes like a like a character being like having like things inserted into like your actions, your behavior, your words, your emotions, your expressions that are not actually from you. You know what I mean? It would just be so nice if there could be this new model accepted. Like, look, like I'm myself and I drive my own life. Yes, but there's like influences or like manipulations or like possibly invisible minds and not demons like demons, but like just invisible mind that means harm. That's what demon means. That's the definition, okay? Like devils, you feel me? Like invisible minds that like try to create harm. And like maybe uh they have hooks into my consciousness and they can insert themselves here and there. And those things are not my intention. And like I wish that like I'm not gonna hurt anyone, but I'm just saying like sometimes maybe things that come out of me feel like me, but it's not me. And it'd be so fun to like what I mean is it's not like my intention. It happens really quickly where I'm almost like unconscious while I'm conscious. Does that make sense? Like consciousness is happening, and then there are like these moments of unconscious control. I'm unconscious and something's controlling me, whether it's a person, whether it's a government, whether it's a Illuminati style, like behind the scenes, fucking like, secret society of predators, whether it's whoever the fuck. It doesn't matter. It's just the idea of like there's someone who means harm to anyone that they can control, and I'm a person. They might want to try to control me if they can. And so they like exert their will that comes out of my body whenever they feel like it would be fun for them to do that to the degree of power that they have to do that they can do that through me, because it's like a battle between my will and my personal power of my mind, my maybe what else is there, like maybe like my energy account, you feel me? Like I think like whenever you do things like if you focus and you do logical thinking, your energy account rises because you become a more solid, like uncontrollable being kind of vibe. Okay, anyway, but I just wanted to mention that because I felt guilty that I said all that stuff, and I'm like, maybe that wasn't me. Sometimes I think my brother has 100% some kind of reptilian style demon in him. He tried to kill me once. It's with a knife. Like I don't want to see him ever for the rest of my life, and I feel sad about that. But he literally looked like he got possessed, and he was like his eyes and like it was more like his mouth, and it looked like his tongue was like hanging out, and he was going like this. I don't want to even do it, but I feel like he's like always trying to control me, and he's really powerful, I think. And you know sometimes I think like whatever that demon thing inside of him, like